Hi friends, after enjoying the Vaduz city rounds in the road train, we had lunch and post lunch we headed to Wattens, which is 185 kilometers from Vaduz. Wattens is a market town of the Innsbruck land district in the Austrian state of Tyrol. It is chiefly known as home of the Swarovski Crystal Glass Company. We paid a visit to Swarovski Crystal Welton. Just outside of Innsbruck in Wattens, the Swarovski company was founded by Daniel Swarovski in 1895, and for their 100th anniversary, multimedia artist Andre Heller was commissioned to design a museum with 14 chambers of wonder, Swarovski crystal worlds, in-house. It consists of a park, art museum, retail area and a restaurant. It's not easy to explain how amazing this place is. It is indeed a visual treat. Each room has its own theme and has been designed by internationally and nationally recognized artists, designers and architects such as Brian Eno, Keith Haring and Salvador Dali, who have all used crystals to create a unique experience. After the initial opening in 1995, further expansion and renovation projects followed. In October 2014, the renovation and expansion of Swarovski Crystal Welton began at a cost of around 34 million euros to celebrate the 120th anniversary of the Swarovski company and the 20th anniversary of Swarovski Crystal Welton itself. It reopened on April 30th, 2015. The overall area of the attraction was extended from 3.5 hectares to 7.5 hectares. New features added to the garden during this expansion included the crystal cloud, made up of 800,000 crystals, a play tower, and a restaurant, Daniel's Crystal Welton, which offers unforgettable culinary delights. Enjoy Swarovski Crystal Welton. We have just entered the Imperial Gardens, the green heart of Innsbruck. The park borders on the Imperial Palace. The Imperial Gardens have existed since the early 15th century. At that time, however, only Imperial Highnesses, princes and members of the court were allowed in. Even the Habsburg Empress Maria Theresa is said to have done some gardening here. She had certain areas of the gardens redesigned. Today, the Imperial Gardens are open for everyone to enjoy and relax. are in the Royal Garden in Innsbruck, Austria. The imperial palace that you see here was completed in the year 1500 under Emperor Maximilian I. Almost 250 years later, Maria Theresa, Queen of Emperor Francis I, visited the Innsbruck palace and deemed it to be behind the times. Maria Theresa arranged for the palace to be rebuilt in the Viennese late Baroque style. Maria Theresa conducted the wedding of her son Leopold II and Maria Ludovica in Innsbruck Palace on 4th August 1765. The wedding was a splendid celebration with 2,000 guests. Following the end of the monarchy in 1918, former imperial possessions became the state property. Today, the imperial palace is the third most important historic building in Austria. The third and final part of the general restoration work was completed between 2006 and 2010. The palace is frequently used for high profile events. We contented ourselves by seeing only the exterior of the imperial palace. ಯಾವುದು ಇದು ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ರೂಫ್. ಯಾ, look at the golden roof, Innsbruck's most famous landmark, which is decorated with 2,657 gilded copper tiles, which, when the sun touches it, is an incredible sight. The golden roof was completed in 1500 to mark the wedding of Emperor Maximilian I to Bianca Maria on 16th March 1494. The emperor and his wife used the balcony to watch festivals, tournaments, and other events that took place in the square below.
ಕಲ್ಲು ಮತ್ತೆದು ಕಲ್ಲು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ವಾರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಹಾಲ್
ಯಾವುದು
ಇದು ಒಂದು
ಎಂತ ಇದು
ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಕ್.
ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಕ್.
Look at this building which is called wedding cake. Okay.
It looks like a wedding cake. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ ರಾಜರ ಹೋಟೆಲ್.
This is the city tower, which is the landmark of the old town of Innsbruck, a good 50 years older than the golden roof itself. This 51 meters tall city tower was completed in circa 1450 on the site of the old town hall. It doesn't seem huge in comparison with modern buildings, but 51 meters was very impressive in 1450, and the tower was a proud symbol of the self-confidence of the people of Innsbruck. The onion dome was added 100 years after its completion. Today, the tower still rises up majestically from amongst the medieval buildings in the old town, providing a good vantage point and a romantic view of the Innsbruck. Guards kept watch over the city from this city tower for almost 450 years, warning citizens of fire and other dangers. The lower stories also once served as a prison. Today, the tower is there for visitors to enjoy. Over 133 steps lead up to the 31-meter high viewing platform, which overlooks the medieval streets of Innsbruck and offers stunning views of the Alps mountains and the river Inn. ಇದ ಹೋಟೆಲಾ?
ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಗ್ನಿಟರಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
This is the hotel opened by the king, the first hotel, Golden Adler. ಎಂತ
1390 ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಉಂಟು.
ಎಲ್ಲಿಂಟು
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಸರು
ಇದರ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟಾ?
ರಾಜ ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರ?
1494.
The first guest in this hotel is the king in 1494. Kaiser Maximilian I. These are the VIPs who stayed in this hotel. This heritage hotel in the old town of Innsbruck is close to the city's landmark, the Golden Roof. The existing building's front facade shows a respect for local vernacular. Originally built in circa 1465, it represents a timely fusion of its opulent Baroque past with a high-concept modern design that pays homage to the rhythm of change that has taken place over the centuries. Imagine a medieval 1465 and this proud Baroque-style building stands proudly in the heart of Innsbruck, serving as a roof over the heads of passing dignitaries and nobility. Even a teenage Mozart, Austria's most famous citizen perhaps, stayed here in circa 1769.
ಇದೆ